All right, let's check back in with Denisha Ray.
Yeah, Denisha Ray's here. Actually, no, I don't have my apron. I was about to say my Oprah. I don't have my apron, but I can still be Denisha Ray without my apron. I forgot to put it back on.
She wants to upgrade to Oprah. is what just happened there, I think.
Let's stick with Rachel Ray for now. She's a good cook. So we were talking about how we were boiling our potatoes for the last time.
Yep.
They are still not done because I got my handy dandy fork,
Yeah,
stuck
how
them in
can
the
you
potato.
tell when they're finished?
Yeah, you
Like
can
when
tell
they're
when they're
soft?
finished, and usually when you can kind of feel the fork going all the way through the potato, that's how you know they are done. It's not doing that, so they are not done. So I'm gonna let those cook for about 20 minutes more. And we're going to start with our syrup, or some people call it syrup, whatever you call it, we're gonna make it.
Okay. So you have water boiling in here
Yes,
already?
we've got 2 cups of water boiling in this pot. We're gonna put our light brown sugar inside the pot. It's kind of stuck there. Let me get this little. Forgot that when you leave brown sugar out for a while, it starts to harden. See, Rachel Ray would know that. Rachel Ray would know that, okay?
Pre-planning, just get her in the butt, Nick.
No! Okay, so
When
then
I'm pouring my sugar right out of the thing, you all think.
nice. Agreed. Okay, so you're sticking the brown and the light sugar in there. Nick, can you pass me that bowl with the cinnamon and the butter? The
Yes.
butter, please. So again, we've got about a teaspoon, and the butter just melted. See, look, this is what happens when you pre-plan, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the wrapper because I just cut it off of the butter.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
going to stick that in.
Yeah.
So that's
half
not a lot of butter.
tablespoon.
That's
No,
pretty healthy.
I do not use a lot of butter. I do think that sometimes the butter can overwhelm the
Not
taste of the
counting this
yams.
brown and light sugar. Okay.
We just poured 2 cups of sugar in there,
Right.
but it's fine.
Just
There's
pour
not
it
a
in
lot
there.
of butter,
Just
Nick.
pour it in it. Now,
you
if
gotta look at the positive side of life.
yeah. Now, if you do want more butter, feel free to add more. This is all about preference here. So this is what my preference is for the dark brown sugar, light brown sugar,
Okay.
and all that other good stuff. So again, if you taste this syrup later and it's not sweet enough, just add more sugar. So cinnamon's going right in, so we're gonna add that
Okay.
cinnamon in.
Nice.
And then we're going to put, I could not open up my little thing for the nutmeg, but you don't want to do too much nutmeg.
nutmeg?
Yeah, I couldn't open that up. I guess my nails were a little.
Here.
So we're going to do half of a tablespoon for that. We'll turn this down a little
My
bit
nails are long gone.
to simmer.
There you go.
So while we're waiting on that to open, oh, Kim's got it. We're going to pour in our, it's burning a little bit, so we'll turn it low. We're going to pour in our, I'll take that off of the heat. We'll pour in our vanilla, which is again almost a teaspoon. You don't want too much
Smells like
vanilla.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah, it
doesn't
does.
it?
Yeah, so once you put that all together, you're going to bring it to a boil. You don't want it to boil for too long because it will burn, okay?
Okay, and there's
so
your
then you're
nutmeg.
just gonna add some nutmeg there, just a sprinkle, because what we're also going to do when the potatoes are done is we're gonna put the dry ingredients on the sweet potatoes themselves, plus the syrup. So that
Okay.
will make it that extra sweet flavor that we all love for candied yams. So here's the syrup. That is going to come to a boil. Then again, you bring it to a simmer. Excuse me,
Okay.
Kim. Sorry, I do not know this stove, so that should be on low. Yeah. So it's going to simmer for a little while, about 5 minutes to get all those flavors together. Then once it cools off, dip your finger in or dip whatever in, or if you don't want to do a finger for hygienic purposes, dip in a fork. You'll taste it. If it's sweet enough, fine. If not, add a little bit more sugar by the half cup.
Make
Don't
sure
put
it's
too
cool.
much sugar in, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And so we're gonna do that next segment. We're gonna pour all these ingredients together and put those things in the oven.
Okay, this is still boiling.
It
Should
is
we-
still boiling, so let's take that off.
Here, we can turn this one on low.
Let's turn this
and
one
then
on
it
low
won't
and
be
put
so
that
hot.
there. Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know this stove. See, Rachel Ray would know her stove before cooking. So
Yeah.
Denisha Ray has got a little bit more practicing to do.
Well.
You are doing just fine, my friend. Hey, we want to give special thanks to the community groceries